afternoon news on AM 800. I'm Kathy McMahon. A showdown may be brewing in Windsor this weekend. Members of the controversial pro-rape group Return of Kings are scheduled to meet at Burt Weeks Memorial Gardens on Saturday night, and if they do, they'll be met by protesters. The group Citizens Against Return of Kings is holding a demonstration. For more, I spoke with one of the organizers, Larissa Brooks.
Yesterday, we only just set up the Facebook group, encouraging people to send out emails to the local politicians and to the Windsor Star and other media outlets in the afternoon. But within a couple of hours, it kind of exploded. The Women's Center, Welcome Center Shelter, the Women's Center at the university, the Women's and Gender Studies group, and Hiatus House, and Action Against Violence Against Women have all come together to help schedule this protest that we're doing on Saturday at 7 o'clock. We're trying to express our dissent and denounce the Return of Kings group because of what they stand for.
So what kind of support have you heard from in the last, say, 24 hours?
Well, we have 300 people so far that have said that they're going to be going to the protest on the Facebook group. And we've got 1,000 people who have liked the Facebook page showing their support. And the Facebook page has just been blowing up with a lot of people commenting and sharing their stories and saying how much they're against this and how they really hope that they're really glad that the protest is happening.
It's an emotional topic, obviously. What kind of comments are you seeing and reading about, and what are some of the feelings that are out there?
A lot of people find that Return of Kings, what they stand for, is very despicable. They find that it's disgusting, and they find that it's so outlandish that they cannot even believe that this group exists in Windsor. But the thing is, there were obviously enough people in this group in Windsor for it to constitute being a meeting place for people in the area to join. So we've had people, some rape survivors have shared their stories anonymously, like asked us to share them on the page for them. A lot of people are saying how wonderful it is that the community is coming together to stand in solidarity against this.
And this is going to be a peaceful protest, I expect. And you've gotten some advice from Windsor Police about how women should be handling themselves?
Yes, we actually posted a safety update for all of the people interested in going to the protest. So while Return of Kings has made some threats against some of the women around the world who are organizing protests or going to them, the Windsor Police have said that they will be there. We're not to engage with them if they send Facebook messages or if people are being videotaped at the protest, but that the Windsor Police should be alerted instead. And above all, the protest is a protest against violence. So violence is not acceptable and it won't be tolerated.
The family of Burt Weeks, the protest and this gathering of kings is at the Burt Weeks Memorial Gardens. His family is saying that they're not supporting any sort of counter demonstration at all, and they don't want his gardens, like his legacy, to be turned into a battleground. What do you say to that?
Yeah, they did post that on our Facebook page for the protest, but I feel like what we stand for and what we're doing has gotten very misconstrued by that. We're not turning it into a battleground. We're peacefully standing in solidarity against Return of Kings and standing up against violence against women. We're not promoting violence at all.
So there is some advice then for anyone who is going to take part in the protest, sort of traveling in groups and being well lit, because this is obviously bringing in very anti-feminist people with extreme views and people that are pro-rape.
Yes, we want to ensure that everyone is safe, and thankfully the police will be there, but we also have volunteers who are willing to help people get home safely. And if someone is alone and they need to be connected with someone so that they can go in a group home, because there is safety in numbers, we will help organize that.
It seems like it's just going to be an explosive situation because of the subject matter. And I know you're promoting it as a peaceful demonstration, but if members of the, Return of Kings actually do show up, I mean, how do you sort of expect emotions to sort of be calm?
Obviously, everyone is going to be very passionate, but we've made it very clear that violence is not accepted and it will not be tolerated. And thankfully, the Windsor Police will be there assisting us as well.
Again, that is Larissa Brooks, one of the organizers of a protest in Windsor this weekend against the pro-rape hate group Return of Kings. On its Facebook page, the group lists several safety tips for women attending. 5:55 on the afternoon news.